back to Viva Sports, your grandma's favorite sports show. My name is Beto, and I'm the host, and I have two guests with me today. Introduce yourself, guys.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Keith.
Hey, I'm Rasan.
Well, we're glad to have you guys on the show, and hopefully you guys will enjoy your time here. Okay, let's start this off. I got a few questions to ask, and just answer it the best you can, okay? So our topic today is sports, and we just wanted to know a little bit about what kind of sports did you guys play as a kid,
Okay, for me, I played football, also track and field events I was involved in.
I played football as well, but my sports career started with soccer. I was kind of fat to play soccer, but people were kind of afraid to get in front of me because I was so big and I was kind of fast.
I played baseball I played baseball all my life. I played basketball, I played football as well. But, I found my true love playing baseball when I was 9 because I felt like that sport could take me far. Do you guys still play those sports to this day?
No, I'm just a fan. I just watch it on television or attend a sports event.
Attend sports? How about you?
I played flag football last year, and it was all right, but I'm not really for the grown men playing flag football. I kind of would rather do it for my school or something, but, I go to community college, and I have football teams.
Yeah, there's some community colleges out there that has football teams, but apparently not this one. They only give a lot of attention to basketball and soccer teams.
Yeah.
Well, I have a next question. What age did you guys start playing sports at? When got introduced to sports, not just start take it seriously. When you got introduced to it?
I got introduced at a very young age. As kids growing up in the neighborhood, around 10, 12 years old, we used to play football in open lots.
Oh, that sounds good. How about you, man?
For us, we had a basketball court in my neighborhood, and everybody would just link up there, and it was like a big field over there. And like he said, we'd play football and just do anything. We'd be on the playground just playing whatever, making up games. So it was
I know compared from before time and now time, technology is taking over and people are always inside and they're not going outside. When you were younger, you would call your friends.
Kids don't go outside.
Exactly. Bro. That's why. My point is saying before all this technology, before iPhones and stuff like that, you would call your friends, say, "Hey, let's go to the basketball court. Let's play
you
some
would just
pickup."
ride up on your bike.
Exactly. Ride up with a bike, and during the summertime, that was probably one of my best summer things to do when I was younger. But nowadays, people like to stay in,
That's all
Netflix and all that stuff. And
all the kids got iPads.
Exactly. So they're basically inside for the whole summer, and not enjoying the summer like we used to, going outside and playing with our friends. Next question is, who's your sports hero? Who's a famous sports figure that you guys look up to?
Well, it's many great athletes out there, but the one that I really admire the most, not only for his athletic ability, is his opinionated thoughts and views off the court. And that athlete is Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali. That's
and I had the opportunity to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
What a phenomenal person. He only introduced the world to great boxing, but he announced that he was the greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a statement that he made on my refrigerator. It says, if I say I'm the greatest enough time, the whole world will believe it.
Exactly. You got to speak it into existence. That's what I love about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, probably next to Michael Jordan, probably is one of the best competitors in sports history because Muhammad Ali talked the talk, but he also walked the walk, and he did it with a statement. He always said he was the greatest, and he proved to himself and everybody else that he was the greatest of all time. Yeah. How about you?
It's crazy because he stole mine. I was going to say Muhammad Ali. I got Muhammad Ali posters in my room and stuff like that. I used to watch all the old film, but you know, since he stole mine, I have to go with somebody else. So I think I would probably choose Mike Tyson. I like boxing a lot. I used to watch it a lot. So and my family was always involved in it. So I've always been big my whole life. So like heavyweights that are able to knock people out, I've always liked that. So Mike Tyson in the round quick, I like that. But Muhammad Ali, like you said, all around fighter. He was the first Floyd Mayweather. So
Mike Tyson had that crazy right hook. You know, he always like you'll see a left punch coming, then you see that right hook come for your jaw. You won't be able to react to that. Next question is, what kind of songs do you like listen to like prior to like competitions or going to the gym?
I gotta get hyped. Gotta listen to. For me, I gotta put on some go-go, or it's gotta be like. It depends on what type of mood I'm in. Like if I'm getting ready to go lift, like if it's upper body day, you gotta throw on the go-go. Cause at first you gotta go in there, you gotta hit the treadmill for like 15 minutes. So you gotta run, like it gotta be pumped up, and then you gotta have something smooth, but it's gotta be a banger. So maybe throw the Hood Rich on it. Yeah. And then
Rich Paulo on.
Yeah. Then if not him, then you might throw some old school, you know, some real gangster music on, like some NWA or 3 6 Mafia or something.
Ooh.
Then you going crazy in the gym.
No, that's not the song, right? No.
Which one?
Nah, never mind. Come on. 3 6 Mafia. What song is famous for? Like they have a lot of videos about it online. But,
there's a couple of them. They got they got Slobble My Knob, but I know that's not what you're talking about. Then they got Sipping on Some Scissor. That's another joint. Then they got To the Club Up. Now, that's a gym song right there. You want to lift in the gym, you listen to To the Club Up, and you want you gonna tear the gym up.
I got you. Well, how about you, Keith?
I'm old school. I like some Chuck.
Chuck?
Yeah.
In the gym.
That gets me in the mood.
That'll get me lit in the gym.
That gets me ready.
Yeah, I tell you what, man. Like when you having those days and you just got to put on some Chuck or some 3 6 Mafia, you know, it depends what kind of day it is, you know. I mean, my kind of playlist that I like to listen to. It depends what kind of day. Like if you have a leg day, I lift heavy, so you know you gotta guess. I listen to all genres. I don't have a specific favorite genre, even though I like hip hop a lot. But like you put on some EDM, you know, some heavy rock, you know, something like that. You know, get something to get you pumped up, and then you get that pre-workout going. Yeah. And then like let's say you got like a nice core day or like a stretching day, you put on some slow jams like let's say Everybody Loves the Sunshine, and like that's anything. I like Can You Stand the Rain? Yeah. I mean it's kind of crazy, but like to me, I like to work out to those slow songs to like calm myself down, you know, and like get that good little stretch and get that little core work in. So favorite sports movie? You have a favorite sports movie?
I do. I have a favorite sport movie, and this particular movie, and every time I watch this particular film, it was about a kid from Notre Dame, and they told him that he was too small to be on the team, but he kept trying. And he was the only kid, the only player that was ever in the history of Notre Dame that they carried off of the field. And it's an inspiring story because it tells you no matter what size you are, as long as you have the heart to play, you can participate.
And that movie, I think that he's referring to as Rudy.
Rudy. That movie is Rudy.
Yeah.
That is my movie. Yeah. My movie. It's Rudy.
In case you guys don't know, Rudy is a movie about a kid that wanted to attend Notre Dame, but he couldn't attend it right away, and he wanted to play for the football team ever since he was young. But because of his height and his size, they didn't allow him to play for the football team until he worked hard. He got into Notre Dame. He started as a janitor, and then he ended up playing for the football team for I think one game. And then Keith is right. He's the only person in Notre Dame history to be ever carried off by the football team. How about you?
Well,
I hope I didn't steal that one,
Nah,
too.
nah, yeah, it's still that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still that one. See, I thought you was gonna say Ali, but I wasn't gonna go with that one. So it was a toss-up between Ali and like the longest yard. That's like some of my favorite ones.
That was a good one.
But the Little Giants, that's one of my favorite sports movies. If you ever seen that, Jay. That's when they did the fumble Rooski play at the end when they had the kids sit behind the center
Oh, yeah.
and the
I
quarterback, and then they handed the ball off, but they made it look like a quarterback sneak, and then they threw it up. They threw it. It was touched. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
That sounds like. See, my favorite movie that I've always watched, like let's say before a season or before a game, like a 9:40 game, I would love to watch Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah.
Remember the Titans is one of the greatest movies in my mind because it shows how no matter no matter who's on your team, no matter skin color, no matter the attitude, as long as you guys come together, anything is possible. Like you can achieve countless goals that you put your mind to as long as you guys work together. And that's what basically sports are for, to bring yourself together and bring a team. Because sports could like make brotherhoods and brotherships that could last for your lifetime, bro. And that's why I like the movie. How does being an athlete make you a better person? Like, let's say going to the gym, how does that make you feel? Or working out and playing sports, how does that make you feel as a better person?
Well, for me, it gives you discipline. Mm-hmm. It gives you an attitude to set a goal for yourself. And it's an achievable goal as long as you as an individual continue to strive to meet those goals and work at those goals constantly every day. Every day. That makes the difference.
Well, for me, my answer is not as sophisticated as the OG, but it's like it makes me feel like better. Like I'm in a more upbeat mood when I work out often. Like I can tell a lot of times, like if you neglect working out, it kind of just seems like you get sluggish and lazy, and So I guess it does fall back on what he said. It's more like a discipline thing. Like once you work out and you have that routine, it's better for you because you end up.
And also it can boost like confidence because when I was younger, like sometime around middle and early high school, I really didn't have the most confidence in myself. I really wasn't as outgoing as people know me as today because I didn't have any discipline. I didn't really play sports as seriously, and I really didn't go to the gym as much. But once I started playing sports seriously and I started going to the gym and started see myself improve, I started to boost my confidence and start to boost my self-esteem. Mm-hmm. See, when I have kids in the future, that's what I want them to do. I want them to be outgoing, have a lot of self-esteem, and be very
extroverted.
Yeah, extroverted because there's nothing wrong with being an introvert, but like as one of my close friends said, a closed mouth can't be fed. Because if you don't open your mouth, there's nobody's gonna know who you are.
Yeah.
Just to wrap it up, we got a few quiz questions that I would like to ask you.
Sure.
First question is, what year did Tiger Woods become a professional golfer?
Oh.
98.
Well, my guess will be 1985.
The right answer is 1996, guys. And
96.
sorry, we are out of time today. I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week with Chris Brown and Mike Tyson. He's going to be in that chair right there. That has been Viva Sports. My name's Beto, and my guest, Keith. I'm tripping. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.